Hey YouTube, how's it going? Chaos Emperor Dragons here, bringing you a quick combo video of the Endymion deck profile that I put together. Just a quick update. I had dual allies in there because I had a Magician engine running in, obviously, so it had targets. Obviously recorded the other video quite late at night. I forgot to take them out as part of the deck, but it's fine. So I took them out, and the deck's just 40 now, which is very good. So it's more consistent. So I'm just going to show you some combinations from it. So let's get started. Cool, so deck's been shuffled several times. Cool. All right, let's see the next 5 cards we get. Obviously, let me know in the comment sections if there's like anything you've seen that I've not played as well. Okay, very interesting hand. We've got a Citadel, which keeps spell counters on it, which is very good. We've got a Dragon Shine, so we can dump a Dark Realm and then summon it out. And then we can normal summon another Dark Red. We've got our Pots for draw and a Spell Mastery for another Endymion. So, what we will do with this hand, it's actually not a bad hand. It's actually pretty good. So we can activate our Magic Citadel of the Endymion. I'll just bring that into the picture here. Cool. And then we'll activate a Spell Power Mastery, which will give it a counter. And then when this effect resolves, it gets another one, which is good. And we can add a Servant to our hand. Yep. And this is one of the reasons why I like Citadel, because if you don't have a card in the field that has the counters, and obviously they're not transferable, Citadel's effect's really good. It will allow you to remove from itself instead. So that now goes to 2. And then what we do is we scale our Servant. So that will make it go to 3. Just find the 3. Cool. So now we can actually use Servant's effect and special summon itself out and get a Jackal King before we get to 5 summons. So we're actually going to wait on that, because what we're going to do first is use Dragon Shrine. So that now go to 4. And we'll dump a Dark Worm, there you go, bottom of the deck, into the graveyard. And because we've got no monsters on the field, it'll special summon itself out. And then because it's been summoned, we can add our Gate 0 to our hand. There you go. Supreme Gate 0 to our hand. Sorry about the picture quality, by the way. Cool, so now we've done 1 summon so far. We've still got a normal summon left because we haven't used it. But now we have more than 3 tokens, so we'll take away 3 tokens. And we'll special summon out our Servant. And we'll get a Jackal King as well. Look at that, bottom of the deck. And they both get a token, which is brilliant. So now Jackal King's actually got its protection effect, because you only have to remove 2 tokens from the field. And what's really good now is because we've got Citadel and it's got a token on it, we can actually get rid of our Servant straight away as a summon and go into our Electromite and combo off quite nicely and still have 2 cards for it to scale with. And we can keep our pots and not necessarily use it until we really need to. So we're going to do just that. Remove that. Combo them off so we get our Electromite, which then allows us to add a card to the thing. We're going to add a high scale just because we don't have one yet. We're actually going to add our Chronograph Sorcerer because it will be useful to bring out our Time Gazer, because we'll still be in our main phase. We will scale our other Dark Worm, which will allow this go to 2, and it will actually allow Jackal King to go to 3, because it gets 2 per activation. Then we'll use our Electrum to pop our Dark Worm, so we can add 1 back to our hand. So we'll add the Chronograph. So now we've got high and low scales. Brilliant. And that actually allows us to get a draw because it was popped from the Pendulum zone. Another Dragon Shrine. Okay, not the best, but we can work. Cool. So from here, we can actually scale our Gate 0, which then this takes us to 5, and this has got 3. And then we can scale our Chronograph Sorcerer, so then this actually goes to 7, So do 6 on 1, and that goes 4. Also keep in mind, because we've already used Citadel's effect, we can't actually remove from it again, but obviously can build up counters for the next turn. So now we've got our scales, we're going to Pendulum summon, and we're sort of protected from Nibiru because we've got our Jackal King, which is great. So we've got our 2 zones here that we can Pendulum summon. We've got nothing in our hand to do. And what we're going to do is we'll bring out our 2 Dark Worms, just to help with a sort of Guard Dragon combo. Great. So then we can get rid of 1 Dark Worm for the LP. Then we can use Dark Worm and Electromite. Oh, what we're doing? To go for our triple Burst Dragon. This shouldn't be really new for anyone. Most of you should have very familiar with this, probably come across it all the time. Now we can use LP's effect because both point to the same spot. So we'll bring out our Destrudo. Yep, we'll bring out our Destrudo. So yeah, we'll bring out our Destrudo so we can keep comboing off. And then we'll get rid of these 2 to then get our Aggro Pain. Most likely probably get banned in the new list coming out. And then because we've got Aggro Pain, we'll activate its effect and we'll bring out our Auto Eyes Vortex Dragon. Then we can link these 2 off. Now I know people normally switch to the other side, but I've already got my Jackal King there, so I'll just stay on the same side. And I'll bring out my Heraldic Seals. Yep, cool. So now we've got our bounce, we've got our negates, and we've got other negates. So a pretty good board. We could extend, because obviously we've got our Destrudo in our graveyard, which we can bring back, but it's only target to use, obviously, be Jackal King, but then we're not going to tune them off to get our Borrowed Savage Dragon. But you can do like, but then you're acceptable to Nibiru again, but it's got its own counter, so I don't know, maybe this could be fine. Just kind of depends what you really want to finish on. And then if we really want to extend, so we could activate our Pots of Desire. So this will go to 5. This has gone to like 9. We can banish 10 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get the feeling we'll banish probably some good targets because this is a smaller deck. So some good magics, got rid of a Magister, 3 Curtain Raisers in a row, Mystical Beast, and a Mighty Master. Not the most terrible thing. And then we get 2 draws, so let's see. We get 1, an Upstart, and another Chronograph Sorcerer. Okay, let's use our Upstart. They would have got extra tokens, that's fine. We got now another Chronograph Sorcerer, so... okay, so that wasn't the best of draws, but obviously that is fully acceptable. But we still got a bounce, negate, and monster negates as well. So not the worst board for it. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful. Let me know in the comment sections anything else you'd like to see or any questions you may have. In this deck, I do think the Odd Eyes is always probably a good target for LP if you want to find it trying to finish on a different type of board. But yeah, so we could dump it by maybe Dragon Shrine and try and bring out in other ways. Actually, no, we've got no Monster Reborn in this deck, but you could have it in the side deck and then you can use it that way. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know. Take care.